What is going on, everybody? Just basic chat. Let's see if we could get some people in here. It's 10:38 a.m. Monday morning. Just give me a couple minutes here. Try to get some things taken care of. See who comes in. What do we got here for pinners? Get rid of that one. Nothing. Fritz, Cam, what's going on? We're going to see if we could get a couple people over here chatting the panel, see what's going on. Not a bad day out. It's nice out. Not a lot of sun, but it's comfortable. What are we doing here? This one here. And we could go over here. Football season has started, and Sunday nights are busy. Ferry in the area. Yeah, Peak Ferry, yep. You gotta. Some areas. I've been watching a lot of these Nova Dashes and a few other guys, and they're trying to push that top dash shit. Tell you what, you don't need that. Depends what location you are. Every location is completely different. I haven't been a top dasher since I first started. And I could schedule every day from 5 o'clock in the morning all the way up to 12 at night. And it's a busy. As long as you schedule, like you schedule every time it comes up and you can schedule a day, you schedule it. So when that day comes, either you could dash whatever times you want, just pick the time. Just adjust the time. Let's see. We can get over here and run that link. See if anybody wants to come up. Slow stop to the video. Like I said, it's just a basic chat. Talk about anything. Anything goes. There's a link if anybody wants to come up. There's a StreamYard link. Sweating. Yep, exactly. That's the same thing I do, Fritz. Schedule a week ahead. Yes. No need for top dasher. I'm sweating today. I'll stay on here. We'll see if we can get a couple people in the piano. It's kind of early. Not too many people up. They're working, doing something. Maybe I could play some music in the background. YouTube music. I'm not sure if I could be able to do that. So they're not streaming on the YouTube side. Give it another 5 minutes, see who comes up, if anybody comes up on the panel. If not, I'll just delete the video altogether, and I'll try live later by scheduling one. I wonder if I could put an image behind it. No, I can't. Some other ones here. I got some little videos. I played these plenty of times before. Oh, that's background. Does that work? No. Only does it if I upgrade it. I'm not going to upgrade. How much to upgrade again? I forgot. Basic $20 a month. Yeah, okay. I'm all set with that right now. Fish guy, what's going on? It's storming. Yeah. We're supposed to get some heavy rain and thunderstorms later on today. You want to come up on the panel? The link's there if you want. I'm going to give it a couple minutes, and no one comes up. I'm going to just schedule a live for later on today. I didn't schedule this one. I just did a pop-up live. Mr. Breaks. Mr. Breaks.
Just doing pre-trip crap while they load me up.
What are you hauling today?
Candy.
Oh, candy, huh?
Turtles and flips. Let me guess. You want me to bring a 53-foot trailer up to you?
Nah. Tired of seeing those fucking trucks.
What's that?
I said I'm tired of seeing those air trucks.
I use them every day, buddy.
Yeah. You check the trailer too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially that's what I check mostly every day because you get a different trailer every day. You don't know what the next guy did.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, I went out for a little bit this morning. I got a Home Depot order. Did that one, then I was sitting around and just junk orders. I said, nah, you know what? It's not worth my time sitting out here right now. So
sometimes it ain't.
Exactly. So I'll just kick back and relax for a little while and go back out later on tonight.
Yep, I don't blame you. I was talking to a rookie. Got
What's
a
that?
rookie up here. We had a rookie up here. I was talking to him. He just got his first. He just trying out a truck to buy, a lease operate once. And I was telling him I wouldn't lease that truck. And he said, "Man, you're about the fifth new owner, old timer that told me never buy a truck with a pace car engine." I said, and I told him about you. I said, "Well, I said I know a guy that used to work on those trucks and that tires and that, and he tell you the same thing. Don't buy a pace car."
Yeah.
Caterpillar makes the best truck engine, but the trouble is Caterpillars are they're expensive and they're hard to get parts for because they're not used like they used to. I said, if I was going to buy a new truck today, it'd be a Detroit diesel. I said, and I don't like Detroit. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Detroit. But if I was going to buy a new one, a lease a truck, I'd probably go on a limb like that. I'd be buying me a Cummins. Cummins with a 10-speed.
Catch up on the chat. Fish Ranch. Yeah, we have heavy rain. Cut that one. No, I had to take the battery out of the Jeep for 2 hours, hook it back up. You got a dead battery, probably. Does it hurt the Jeep? If I unlock the battery for 2 hours, no, it does not hurt the Jeep.
Yeah, it don't.
The only thing it might do is erase the computer, but it may take a lot longer because the computer has a memory for the sensors, but it may just clear codes. I don't know if the engine light's on or anything.
Yeah, you can do it on a Jeep. They're not that sensitive. Depends on what your Jeep it is. If it's a new one, I doubt he has a newer one.
Yeah. You got to take the check engine light off. You might as well just take it out all day long. Why just for 2 hours?
A check engine light.
That's not going to solve a problem, though.
You don't even have to take it out. No, what's it doing? Draining the battery?
No, his engine light's on, so he wants to clear the codes.
That ain't good. Clear the codes on a Jeep disconnecting the battery. Hate to tell you. You got to take it to Advanced Auto and do a scan on it.
Yeah, find out what gives a code and fix it.
Advanced AutoZone, I know they got them up there. Advanced AutoZone, any of them, they got a scan tool they'll let you use. They'll tell you what's wrong with it, and you can actually use that scan tool to clear the codes afterwards. That or buy a cheap one.
Yep, they're like $30, $40.
$40, you can get one at $30 actually. You can get one at Harbor Freight.
Just find out the code, go Google the code, and it'll tell you what it is.
But sometimes those codes can be misleading because they'll give you a bunch of stuff. Like on my Toyota, I'll give you an example. Last year I had a problem. I checked it, it said the oxygen sensor. And there's only 2 of them. I went out, and you ain't buying brand new. I bought 2 aftermarket Bosch ones through Rock Auto. It cost me $50. Took them down to a parts place I know that will weld them out, cut them out, weld in new bunions because it had the worst kind of oxygen sensor. I hate those with the ears on both sides and 2 nuts. Those nuts get so rusted you'll never get them off. And
he says he has to go to the junkyard to get the fuse boxes. The engine compartment fuse box, another one. Good luck changing them, taking them off.
You could buy them brand new at Rock Auto for cheaper than buying a used one.
The problem is he has to make sure he gets the right one.
Yep.
You know, you pull that fuse box out of a truck, it may have exactly like yours, but it might be a little bit completely different as far as like the computer itself. Or it could have power windows. That the one that you pull in won't have power windows. You know, got to make sure it's all the same.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a used one. Used ones will have the same problems you have. But yeah, I checked. But that's I mean. It said it could be a bunch of other things. So I started with the oxygen sensors. Put the oxygen sensors on, and then it was the fuel pressure regulator too, because the engine was flooding itself. So I bought. Basically, that's what caused the oxygen sensors to go bad. The oxygen sensors went bad because the engine's fuel pressure regulator was bad. It was starting hard, and then And when you were driving, it was fine. As soon as you stopped and started to start up, it go whoop, 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 because it was getting too much gas. And that could take out your catalytic converter too, which thank God it didn't. But it took out the oxygen sensors. So I changed the pressure regulator, the oxygen sensors. This year, the check engine light came on again. This time it said oxygen sensors and mass airflow sensor. So I cleaned the mass airflow sensor with the special cleaner. The lights went out. 20 miles down the road, they came back on. I checked it again. I said, screw it. Went on Rock Auto. An original one was $369 through Rock Auto. An aftermarket one was $89. Guess what? I bought the $89 one. Someone said, oh, no, you should buy factory original. I said, why would I do that? That truck's 26 years old. It's got 420,000 miles. If it's going to run, it's going to run. If it ain't going to run, then it ain't going to run. But I'm not going to drive all the way up to, I'm not going to put $400 into something and have it die tomorrow.
Yep. That's why you buy a vehicle. You got to make sure you buy something that's not going to need a lot of money right away.
Well, I've had that truck over 20 years, so it don't owe me nothing.
I'm talking about ranch there.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a Jeep myself. Not that I wouldn't buy any. There hasn't been a decent Jeep made since Chrysler took over. That's my honest, truly opinion. I'm sure Lucky would agree with that. Jeep hasn't been Jeep since AMC built them.
Chrysler's a Chrysler product, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, they don't like the people. Some Jeep guys and Ram truck guys. Oh, that's not a Chrysler. That's a Ram. Whatever, buddy. It's still a Dodge. They just made it. They made it sound different. It's still a damn Dodge. It's like Mater's workshop there. He loves his Dodge Chrysler products. They said, well, I'll tell you something. Chrysler ain't what it used to be.
I don't like no newer vehicles. I'd rather have like older style vehicles.
I love my Toyota truck. And so that 2.7 liter is probably one of the most simplest engines to work on.
I'm sure you got plenty of room to change those plugs too.
Yep, they're right on top.
Yep. Same thing with mine.
They say, oh, a 4-cylinder, it's a 1-ton truck. I've had guys say, that's not a 1-ton truck. It's only a 4-cylinder. I tell you something. Toyota pickup was the first truck. It was a 4-cylinder engine. It was a 1-ton. They're legendary. There's Toyota trucks running still on the road, probably up in Mass and Rhode Island area and Connecticut up there from the 80s still on the road. You probably see them all over up there from the 80s even, still running.
There's a lot of old vehicles around.
One of the best engines Toyota ever made was a Gutless Wonder, but it ran forever. You could, if you killed one of those, you did it by beating the shit out of it. And even then, you couldn't really kill it. It would always run. Was the Toyota 22RE. Remember those? They put them into Celicas. They put them into pickup trucks. They only had like 125 horsepower, but them damn things would run forever.
Ranch, hate to put you down, but putting $5,000 to a Jeep that's still not running properly was not worth it. I'm sorry.
No
way.
You couldn't get $5,000 out of it.
You can't sell them for $5,000.
That's what I mean. You can't get that out of it.
2005, over 10 years old.
No, I wouldn't put that much money into it. Hey, it's like Lucky's car. That car there, if he told me he was going to put $5,000 into a motor and tranny in it, I'd say, what method are you on? Because it wouldn't be worth it.
The motor and tranny will outlast the body of that vehicle.
It should. If you take care of it, yes.
Yep. It's a Saturn, 98 Saturn. And tell you what, that thing, it's not a pretty car. It rides like a go-kart, but tell you, starts up every day, gets me to what I have to do. Not bad for a $150 car.
Well, if it's running good, Fish, Tyler, why would you have to put on a new fuse box? Why bother? I mean, if they're cracked, take some hot glue gun and glue the crack. or JB Weld it and call it a day. I mean, if it's really running that good, why would you put the money into a new fuse box? Just glue to what's in there. It does, and I'm sure Lucky see more than one glued fuse box. Take some JB Weld while it's right there, mix it together and spread it on. That thing will probably last another 10 years. I wouldn't go through the hassle of changing everything.
Actually, I never seen a glued fuse box. The only thing I noticed the cover's missing, but besides that.
Oh, I've seen quite a few of them glued with JB Weld. I mean, they're not hard to change. But if you're going to change one, just go online and buy one at Rock Auto. I bet you Rock Auto you can get a brand new one for like $69 with the fuses installed. They'll ask you for your VIN number. You put it on, you're good. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. I drive truck for a living. I know what you need to do. You know, that's what I would do.
So where are you loading up now?
They're loading now. I'm at the candy factory.
Is it local near your place or is it?
Oh yeah, I'm 5 miles from my house.
Oh, that's not bad.
I had to move 4 trailers today just to get 4 loaded trailers to put 4 loaded and 4 empty on because the other guys that came in didn't do it.
Wow.
They just took an empty and burned, loaded and burned. And then 2 guys called in sick.
Well, if you had an independent contractor, you wouldn't worry about those other guys.
Oh, they didn't start doing it till about a month ago.
Oh.
You need to weld plates under the floorboards because they're rotting and spray a bed liner underneath. Oh my God, Fish. Take that damn thing and junk it. That thing ain't worth fixing. That's a pile of crap. You got rotted out floorboards and you put $5,000 into it. Sorry, I don't mean to make you sound be ignorant, but that was a bad call. I'm not going to say what I really think. That's a piece of crap. You put too much money in it now.
Yeah, you should have had a mechanic look at it before you even bought it.
I mean, I bought cars with rotted out floorboards, but I bought like an old Ford truck that had the old cab corners on it, the cab mounts, the metal cab mounts that went bad. And I bought that and bought some aftermarket cab mounts and fabricated my own floor. I wouldn't even weld them in if they're that bad. I just buy the panels, drill them out, and cut out the rust with a sawzall and take some pop rivets and some drills and drill and pop rivet the thing in and seal it in and then spray on some Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer, let that dry, spray on some gloss black paint underneath and let it dry. And then when it's done, fluid film it and then call it a day. Do it cheap. Now you have to do that almost to get your money's worth out of it. But I wouldn't weld them in. I just pop rivet them in. That's got a frame under it. You can pop rivet in floors. I know you've seen floors pop riveted in. Friggin' pop rivet, and hell, you could bolt the damn things. You could drill the holes, put a nut and washer on each end with a lock nut and washer on all 4 corners, and then pop rivet around the edges. That thing will outlast you. It'll outlast the damn Jeep.
The back floors where the seats are.
What's that?
He said it's the back floorboards. That's because apparently something's leaking.
No, they're famous for rotting out back there. I would just drill and pop rivet them in. That's just my 2 cents. I wouldn't even monkey with welding them. Those Jeeps are notorious for rusting out up here in New York. Nah, the rookie driver I was talking to, a different company was in here and he's worried his truck he bought 2023 KW. And I said, automatic transmission with a pack car motor in it. I said, those pack car motors are junk. They're boat anchors. You get 500,000 miles out of them, and they're ready for a scrapyard. The damn Detroit will go 1,000,000 miles before it needs a rebuild. Those pack car motors, no. They are the turd of the trucking industry. Next to a Freightliner with a Detroit. Detroit's a little better, though, than a pack car. I wouldn't want a pack car. If I was going to take one, I told him I'd buy a Cummins. But like you said, though, changing tires on a truck and that's probably the most physically demanding job there is.
Yeah.
Especially when you got to do it on the side of a highway with cars flaring at you.
Yeah, I'm all set doing that now.
What's that?
Tires.
You gonna start doing tires again?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do tires again. I never did them, but I saw the guys how they did them. Nope. It looks easy, but it ain't.
No, I would never do tires again. Only way I would do tires again if somebody's willing to pay $50 an hour. You know, what the fuck? If the companies itself is charging the customer, $25, $30 for a dismount, why can't they fucking pay their employees better? That's the problem.
I mean, you got 30 an hour, you said.
Yeah, but still. Look what I had to do for that 30.
Yeah. Did you tell your boss you wanted 50?
I told him I wanted $4 more. He just didn't do it. That's why I gave my 2-week notice. If he's not willing to go up $4, what makes you think he's going to go up willingly anymore?
Oh, I know, but I mean, has he replaced you yet?
I'm sure he did. I don't worry about it. I don't dread on that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. That could, hey, it's like your buddy Bruce used to work on trailers. That ain't a fun job either.
No.
I don't know if he's still doing it, but still, that's still a rough job.
I don't know what he's really doing, honestly.
Oh, trailer mechanics, those guys, those guys bust their ass.
Trying to fix my glasses over here. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it.
Why? What's wrong with them?
The glasses that go behind the ear, that piece, one of the things came off.
Oh, the earpiece in the back that goes on the bow?
Yeah.
If you take them to Walmart, Lucky, they'll put new earpieces on for free.
Yeah, my Walmart don't have that.
Your Walmart don't have eyeglass?
No, the frame itself where I may just try to solder it or something.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. The bolt came off the frame.
Yeah, it's like there's a little piece of metal that holds them together, and it was pressed in there. And
Yep. All you take epoxy to it. You use a 2-part epoxy. They'll hold that. I did that a couple times. I had a pair that I had. My old pair has been epoxy together for over a year, and they still hold together. A 2-part plastic epoxy, that'll work great. Don't look pretty, but you're not looking for looks. You're just looking to fit your face.
Yeah. I'll figure something out. What's up, Danny? Yeah, exactly, Dan.
You're talking this part right here, right? Where it goes into, where the metal goes into the bowl, right?
Yep.
Yep. That 2-part epoxy stuff works great to hold that on. I know exactly. You get that, get yourself one of those plastic clamps and clamp it on. About 2 hours later, you'll be able to wear them. They'll be perfect. Then I did that with my old pair. I had the same thing come off. I took the lenses out and then I spray painted the frames black and put them in. And it worked great.
Nah, I ain't gonna go that far. I'm just.
You don't have to spray paint them. I just did it because they look buck ugly.
So Dan, how you doing? Glad to see you up.
Dan the man.
I even tried to see if I could find another set of frames, at the store to be able to put my eyeglass piece on it. But
You got your prescription?
yeah, I got my prescription.
Then order a new pair of frames online and glasses online. You can order a new pair online for $40.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's where I got these. I got these online for $40. I just got my prescription from the eye doctor and did it and ordered my own line. There's an app on there and you can see how they look like on your face, if you like them or not. These are transition and all, $40 online.
Well,
literally $40. I've been here 2.5 hours getting this thing loaded.
they should have all that stuff prepared already for you, just.
Well, here's the kicker. I moved 4 empty loaded trailers today and put in 4 empty on these docks. My load's the only load that's got to be live loaded and live unloaded. The other guys refuse to wait.
Huh.
I mean, you get paid an extra $50 for the live unload, but and another $50 to get loaded, but still.
It's today, Monday, so I don't think nobody's live today.
And when it goes live today is later is Mater's workshop.
Yeah. I missed Ed's last night. I was live and Ed was live. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I went on.
Care about it,
What's that?
I said I'm sure he really didn't care about it because it didn't hurt his panel,
No.
Always have the same people up there.
Oh, I go on every now and then, just whether I think about it or not. Some people get mad, Some people. That's one thing I've learned a lot. On some of these people that get on there, they get butthurt. They don't like people, and I don't like that guy. I'm talking. It's like whatever. Just stick it in your ear. I'm not here to be liked and loved. But after a while, you say screw you. Come on, light, turn green.
How long you been sitting there for? What, 2 hours, you said?
Actually, 2.5. I got here at 8:30.
Wow.
Then it's going to take another 20 minutes to do the paperwork. And I got roughly, I'll tell you, let's see here how far of a drive I got to go. 291 miles.
Wow.
Both ways.
If you don't mind me asking, what state you going to?
Pennsylvania.
Huh? It's not that far.
No.
You must be going right over the line then.
Yep. But
All right, Briggs, I'm going to cut this one off. I'll probably be live a little bit later.
Okay, doke.
One more people come on. I'll schedule one. Watch for it.
You don't